Hey everyone, on this week's episode we're going to do a little bit of a request. One of my DPs, he had a quick turnaround on some projects and he's also an editor. He asked me, hey, I need some quick transitions to jazz this thing up. What do you do in that sort of scenario? I told him I've been using motion graphic templates a lot recently for just quick graphic pieces. And I was going to show him how to do it in person one day at the studio, but obviously in these quarantine times I decided, hey, I'd make a video for him, just quick easy tutorial on how to do it. And figured I'd make it available for everybody in case you guys need help with that too. So here we go. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is find a site that has motion graphic templates or MOGRTS. Today I'm going to use Motion Array. This isn't an ad for them or anything. There's plenty of sites with MOGRT templates. I'm just using this as my example for today. So go to where you can filter them out, motion graphic templates. As you can see, there's titles, transitions, lower thirds, overlays, backgrounds. All sites will have all this. And as you can see, there's just tons of options on any site. I'll go ahead and just download some simple lower thirds. They'll be in a zip file, so go ahead and extract those to whatever folder you want. And they can get lost in the fold here, so I always just sort by date modified. You'll see that whatever you just downloaded is on top. Everyone's making these in After Effects and saving them as whatever naming convention they want, so they can get a little messy, but that way you can find what you're looking for. First, check your fonts. Make sure you have whatever fonts they need. I believe I have that, so I'm good, but if you don't have it, you can go to that download link. It's in every file. And in here, you'll find your MOGRTs. And you'll see that sometimes these will be one MOGRT file, and it'll have different animations in Essential Graphics that you change. For this particular example, it's 9 different animation files versus the one where you're turning on and off different layers of animations, but that's okay. Now you want to go ahead and pop open your Premiere and open your Essential Graphics panel. Now you simply drag all the files straight into Essential Graphics. Used to have to do this one at a time, but now that they're working out the bugs, you can do them as a group. And there they are. I personally like to categorize mine just because they can get a little unwieldy, so I would highlight all of them, copy them to my lower thirds folder in my libraries. Now I'll just drag one of these into my program monitor. Let's see what that looks like. Pretty good. And you'll see sometimes it looks a little blurry when you play it. I'm not sure why it does that. I'm at full, and it'll come out fine in the render, but just keep that in mind. Now if you click on the effect in your timeline, and you're in your edit window over in Essential Graphics, you see where you can move things, blow things up, change your text. Many of them you can change what fonts, sizes here, words obviously, colors. It all tends to make a lot of sense as you read through it. This is a pretty simple one. Some get a little more complicated with the motion and things you can do with them, but basically they all start here. So I'll just change this to me, and I'll just change a color just because. We'll make this red, and I'll make this green just so you can see some changes here. Now back over on our timeline. Oh, check that out. And I see that this is a auto resize. Some of them, say if I add more words here, it's automatically filling in the proper size backgrounds for these. And so it's going to keep growing or getting shorter as you put more words in, whatever you want. Now this one you can see right away, it's way too long. Most of the time you can just cut out the middle and the animation will end at the end wherever you want it to. Sometimes it'll react to that, and say if I shorten the clip, it's just going to adjust the animation times to work that way. But if it does not react like that, then you just want to chop out some in the middle, and that'll shorten it up for you. That way it'll animate in when you want, animate out when you want. It's all adjustable. Sometimes you'll see that timing in the actual Essential Graphics panel as well. And it's as easy as that. You'll be seeing those a lot more as they become more common, and just something quick and easy to help spice things up a little bit. All right, see you next time.